Last mission. Final boss mode.
So the next fight is on the PBC front. PBC hasn't been giving us a lot of cards lately, not cards that we.
A lot of above average cards.
Yeah, I love above average cards. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna fact check you, nigga. You ain't gonna be talking about no. Oh man, Showtime giving us some love. They do love. Taylor Jackson.
Well, nigga, you know me and PBC. Like I PBC cards with a very.
Oh yeah. No. We know you give them the Samuel L. Jackson look from Black Snake Moan, like.
Oh man. Oh, hold on, wait. Official scorecard boxing science. I think it was a tweet from Shakur. He probably deleted it. That could have been it.
Yeah. I mean,
you don't tweet like that and just leave that up there.
Yeah, they do be deleting their shit though. I mean, sometimes but we'll definitely. I mean, we'll probably look. I mean, obviously, someone might have screenshot it. You never know. I mean, Twitter. Yeah. But
we'll see.
But yeah, but for this PBC card though, I mean, obviously, this is an interesting step up fight. Of course, we're talking about one Jaron Ennis. And unfortunately, due to the disappointment of his last fight, he got a better opponent now to try to, to get his credit up against former 140 champion Sergey Lipinets.
Ooh.
See, now this fight is intriguing because it's like now, I mean, Lipinets. Lipinets is a tough guy. He's an absolutely tough guy. His boxing. It comes and goes. Like I mean,
hold on. When you say it like that, you act like this guy is like David Lemieux boxing wise.
I've been in the house for one of his fights. I said before, his fight against Lenny Z is one of the bloodiest fights I've ever seen in my life, and live too. And
Lenny Z he makes those type of fights though.
Yeah, and pretty much like it was only because Lenny Z was bleeding so goddamn much they had to stop the fight because of that. But Lipinets was getting hands put on him in that, and then even in his title win, like he was winning before and then he was fading late, and then Garcia beats him, and then
Garcia dropped his ass heavy too.
Yeah, he did.
That left hook, good lord.
And then when he went up to 147, he had that fight with Eric Bonet that I thought he was getting hands put on him again. I was just like, maybe this is not really the right move for him. And then of course, the Peterson fight, which was a hell of a brawl, and he puts Peterson, he knocks Peterson out and puts him in retirement.
That's a life and death, like
legit life and death.
And it's funny because that fight was the fight that really kind of kicked the year off for like boxing, because that was like the first borderline, like that was the first fight of the year candidate. Like,
facts, it really was. Like it
took a while too. We're like, damn.
Yeah, though it really did though. And then after that though, but his last time out, he had a replacement, Castillo Clayton, and it was a great fight too. But it was one of those fights that most of us felt that he lost. I thought he lost.
It was a draw, right? It was a PBC draw.
It was a PBC draw, yeah.
Because he did lose. Like the heck.
He definitely lost. Yeah, but
debatable.
Clayton had a 0, right? So they don't want to. They want to.
Clayton has a. Yeah, and Clayton was the one, and the one winning card was for Clayton. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty much.
This Lipinets is good. He's solid. He's a good test for Boots. But just like I said with the Hooker Ortiz, I felt like Hooker was a more dangerous guy.
Right.
I just feel like
Lipinets is more crude than anything. So
I don't see him as crude. I just see him as limited. But I don't think he's limited like a David Lemieux. At least David Lemieux, I guess his power cancels out some of his limited and crudeness. Where Lipinets, he doesn't have like no cancel out for that. Like his toughness is like his main thing.
He's with you for like the whole 12 rounds or whatever. Like
Yeah, he's tough, but that's the thing, man. Boots, power, the athleticism, like the speed,
the size,
quick throw, the size.
Like to me, like Lipinets is like naturally a 140 fighter. Would y'all agree? He's really a 140 fighter. I mean, 147 is kind of pushing it for him. I feel like He's not. He ain't
He's cushioning for him, but I think he's better at 140.
He's not there to at 147.
I mean, I think he's better. I think he's better at 140, but I don't feel like he's small at 147, or that he doesn't.
Small, but I'm just saying, like, he's not gonna get. He's not getting the belt at 147.
Well, I mean, he can get a GameStop belt, but
I don't think he gets the belt at 140 though. At least again.
Oh, you talking about Lipinets? I was like, I thought you were talking about Boots. I was like, no, Lipinets, yeah, one. Yeah,
No. I mean, I don't see Lipinets getting another belt at 140.
Yeah, hell no. If he does, I'd be a legit belt. I'd be surprised. Like, I mean, the start of the line for him to actually become a legit welterweight champion again.
Yeah, I feel like what
Boots is just too much for him.
Boots is too much all around. Like, I was watching an interview with Jaron the other day, and like he was talking about like how he has hopes to go up to 160, even 168. I mean, I don't know about 168, but he's just naturally a guy that, he's like naturally like a 154, 160 guy. And, Lipinets is barely a 147. And when they include the talent, skill, speed, everything else, I mean, I'm hoping Boots beats him pretty easy. I mean,
and I think Boots has a lot to prove because, I mean, obviously the disappointment in the Van Heerden fight where he was very close to ending the fight, but an unfortunate headbutt, caused the Conor Benn Heerden, and they had to declare a no contest. So it was since it was before 4 rounds were completed. So I'm pretty sure Boots is extra motivated to get a former champion and to body him.
Does he still have a 0-0-0? Like, how Keith has that before the Pacquiao fight? Keith was undefeated, but he had that 26-0-0-1. I was checking out Boxer. Keith Ennis still has
the no contest. You mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying
the no contest means the contest never took place, so it's 0-0 for him.
Okay, because it's under 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was over 4, they would have went to the cards, and he probably would have won.
Okay, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he was giving him that work. I remember he was giving him that work.
Yeah, so I mean, so I think both fighters have their Lipinets is gonna have to try to prove that he's not like a second tier welterweight, and Boots is needs to make a statement on a big stage against a former champion.
Oh, he's a second tier welterweight.
Yup.
I mean, so I guess we all agree that we all think Boots is gonna win, but how what method of victory and what round are we talking about? Pilot.
He needs to stay on par with Virgil. So I'm hoping and I'm expecting a knockout. Obviously, a win's a win, but I think I can see him stopping him late. Whether it be I don't see a cold knockout because Lipinets is a tough ass motherfucker. But I think either a towel, TKO, something. I mean, I could see. I'll say Boots by TKO in 7.
All right, P.
I'm going late KO. I would say 11th round KO.
Damn, so you see a war.
I'm saying
The only way to fight goes that far into it.
I mean,
honestly, I don't see it going past 8.
I don't think it's gonna be like a war. I think it's due to Lipinets' toughness. I don't see him doing much. I mean, he'll have his moments here and there, but I think Ennis is gonna shine, and then it's just a matter of he'll beat him up too much, and then 11th round it'll just be okay. Well, that's enough. Let's end it here.
And that's that. Yeah, that makes sense. Would you?
So LB, so you said you're looking at a 7th or 8th round knockout for Boots?
That's not my official. I said I don't see it going past 8.
Okay. What do you think though?
I think it's 6.
Yeah, surprisingly, I actually agree with you. I actually think Boots will get like a 6th round TKO.
I think Lipinets might win 1 round off activity because he's capable. I think he's gonna have Dan Goosen in his corner.
No, he's tough. I mean, Lipinets is tough as they come. Like even when he got dropped by Mikey, he kept bringing it up. He kept bringing it. You know what I mean? Obviously, Lamont.
He did it, and Mikey could punch.
Mikey could punch. He dropped him, and that was kind of somewhat a flash knockdown. That wasn't like a straight, knockdown, drop. So I mean,
I mean, that was a legit, like, I think he kind of buzzed it when he dropped him, like.
I gotta re-see it.
But he was catching Mikey Garcia throughout the fight with the left hook. I think that's the punch that Ennis is gonna have to be wary of.
And then also, because from what official score at boxing says, Boots should be more careful jumping in from the outside. He's fully open for counters and check hooks. But I don't. But I mean, do you think Lipinets has that type of timing to actually pull off a check hook like that? I've never seen it really.
But that's what I'm saying. The dude, his best punch is a left hook. I wouldn't take the chance on a nigga timing his best punch.
True.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because he was like, if you go back to the Mikey Garcia fight, that was the one punch he consistently landed on Mikey, which kept him in the fight. Like when they would be in close exchange, sometimes he'll land the left. And then Mikey, of course, is boom his ass, but still.
True.
And this Mikey Garcia, Boots is bigger,
and slicker too.
And slicker. Like he, like Boots, like he's one of those guys. Like you create a boxer. You playing Fight Night champion, whatever, and you have all the points to max them to like make everything a 90. Like that's Boots.
So you're really high. So you're really high on Jaron then.
Dude, just like I was on Virgil Ortiz. Like those two really are like honestly. I think either one could beat Crawford right now.
Crawford? I think Crawford. Hear me out. I think both could beat Dan. Obviously, before Danny mentioned on the 154 move up, I think they both could get Danny that work. Maybe that's why Danny moved up, right? But shit, Crawford though. I think Porter. I think Porter would be a good. I mean, I think both guys could give Porter a really good fight and maybe even win. Maybe.
Fucking Porter would give Crawford a really good fight.
Oh, well, facts. No, I agree with that. I agree with that.
See, this is the thing. 147, you have a whole bunch of matchups where almost anybody could have a great night and give another guy a good run. But since the fights don't happen enough, we don't see it. You see that at 154, like everybody's kind of matched up appropriately, and you see that dudes are losing. Only the dudes who are above average, who the superior technicians are taken out of there.
Is it because because I think we all agree 154 is pretty much to me 135. The four kings and obviously 154. Like that's the three popping divisions. Do you feel like 147 gets that sort of like reluctance just due to being the quote unquote glory division?
I don't want to open up a can of worms because I've talked enough about how bad 147 is. I don't want to bring it up.
Give it a rest, please.
Nigga, I said I don't want to. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to bring it up. 147 has to trigger me, and 147 has not triggered me tonight. I don't want to go into one of my rants about it.
Because this is like historically.
You're a Karen when it comes to 147. You're easily triggered.
Yeah, but
he's a Darren. That's a Darren.
147. What are you doing? Like, do you have permission to stand here and not fight each other?
I'm on a speech.
I'm gonna call Heyman. I'm gonna call the authorities. We're gonna make you guys fight each other. Yeah, man, we just chilling.
See, right now we're talking about an intriguing welterweight fight, so it's not triggering me. Like I don't want. I mean, I try to forget what 147 is right now, and just focusing on this particular fight. I don't want to go into my rants, but people have heard
my fault for the question. I was just wondering because it seems like 154.
This is a showcase fight. I mean, no, it's a launch pad fight.
We're getting all the it's like PBC, whatever you want to say, Al Heyman, whatever, Showtime, Fox. 154, 147 are their divisions. They have all the guys. You know what I mean? Like they have all the potential fights that we could see that we're not seeing. But it seems like 154 is a little more expendable. Where you can make all these matchups, but 147.
154 is different because you got up to like the top 15 guys can make a good fight with anybody any given night.
Facts, you're right about that.
Welterweight, the top maybe 6 or 7 guys can make a good fight any given night. It's like it's not as welterweight and as deep. It's top heavy. and the top ain't really fighting each other. So that's the difference.
Yeah, exactly. Like 154 got a good eight guys that you can make some good fights with.
Not even dude. Look, and on every level of 154, you've seen a good fucking fight. Let's be honest out there. Look, Hogan and Tim Tszyu.
Tim Tszyu, bro.
Tim Tszyu. What the fuck? I keep fucking up everybody's name.
Yeah, no.
Tim Tszyu.
Even this past weekend with Madrimov and Colombo, that turned out to be a intriguing fight. And
that's another one. Look,
you get Hogan at work, huh?
The 154 beat stay at work. What? Remember Brandon Adams and I think that Russian guy, the Ring City fight.
No, that was a 160 though. I think
that was
a 154. That was a 154.
Okay,
he moved down. You're my fault. He moved down.
He moved back down.
He moved it down. My fault.
Remember, just like Hogan, it's like after you take that Jamal L, you go back down to 154 where you belong.
Yeah, 154 is different because not only is 154 strong in the U.S., but it's also strong globally, which is
exactly
like it's super strong. Ooh.
So it's like you could, like I said, you match up any of the top 15 154 around the world, you're almost guaranteed to get a good fight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm including fringe contenders. So look, you put Tim Tszyu in a fight with Jamel Charlo right now, I bet you get a good fight.
You sure as hell would.
Or a brutal knockout, one or the other.
Sure the fuck
you put
would.
anybody. Look, you put Brandon Adams in a fight with Hurd, you'll have a good fight.
Absolutely.
You put Fundora in there with Charles Conwell, good fight.
How about Joey Spencer?
Joey Spencer.
No, he would actually be up there. Yeah.
Oh God!
He got a
Nah, you would have to step him up. That's the thing.
Exactly.
They haven't stepped him up at 154, so his name ain't in the mix. But when you step him up,
154. What's coming up? Isn't like Lubin fighting Rosario? That's a damn good fight.
Exactly. Even Goucher with his boring ass is still a good matchup for anybody. And he just got a knockout in his last fight. So
exactly. Yeah, he needed that one. Yeah, you're right.
You can't you can't sleep on anybody.
Yeah, you can't. Not even Ted Cheeseman, even for the British level. Like if you put him in the mix, guarantee you he'll probably
he's catching fades. He's catching throwing fades. Dog, look, man. 154, best division in boxing, hands down. If y'all niggas would get off this fucking star power celebrity dick, you would realize that shit. I ain't talking about ring guy, I'm talking about the fans out there.
Yeah.
Because I know y'all niggas know, but
yeah, it's like me.
But for the people out there, like, well, you got Tank, you got Pacquiao,
you got Spence,
you got Spence,
Thurman, it's like no.
You got Fury, you got Joshua.
Yeah.
No, motherfuckers, no.
That's
like, look, I'm gonna end it like this. The most simple way to put it. You got two rooms. One room got 20 bitches. Second room got 20 bitches. The first room with 20 bitches, you got like 10, like you got like 12 dimes. And then the second room with 20 bitches, you got like 5 dimes. Now, the first room out of those 20 bitches, the dimes and everybody else want to fuck with you and give you a chance. The dimes in room 2 look better. They got bigger names, like they more popular.
Word.
So you're like, damn, you got like 5 of the finest bitches in the world in this room. The other room got some dimes, but these women right here, these 5, best in the world. But they ignoring you. You buy them drinks, you try to smash, you try to talk, whatever, crack jokes, they don't give a fuck. But when you go back to the other room with the 10 dimes that, 10, 12 dimes that niggas ain't really looking for, but they dimes, and they're giving you cooperation action, which one you gonna choose to stay in? Are you gonna go to the room where the real action is happening, everybody's like mingling with you and interacting and cool? Or you gonna go into the room where it's like, yeah, you got the 5 best, but everybody's in their own corner doing their own thing.
Right. And
there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just reading coming from Official Scorecard Boxing Science. I don't think too highly of 154. It's very competitive and interesting because a lot of guys can beat a lot of guys.
What?
Yeah, the parity. I just don't see.
But that's what you want.
But wait, whoa! We're shitting on variety now. What? Like, isn't that one of the good things about it? The variety?
Yeah, I mean,
it's not only that, they fight each other, so we know they could beat each other. At 147, we don't even know, we don't even know if a Jamal James could beat a Crawford or a Ugas could beat a Pacquiao or Thurman.
Ugas not be a million top 5 welterweight. That's all gonna.
Nonsense like this is why people are okay with putting Spence over Charlo pound for pound. I don't give a shit because it's phooey.
Yeah, absolutely.
The names he beat are more popular. It's not for the career dominance, dude. If you look how well Jermell Charlo was matched up early. Bruh, that's what makes it even better for Jermell. The fact that 154 has all more variety, and he's still the dominant guy in that division.
Hey,
and he's been beating them from every level of his career. That's the thing.
And that's why I have Jermell in my top 3 P for P. I don't give a fuck. Sorry.
Damn.
Damn, top 3. Hold on.
Damn. Whoa.
3 or 4.
Oh.
He's coming close to my top 5, but I won't put him top 3. No.
Top 3, like damn.
I mean, I have him either. I think I have him either at 4 or 5. I mean, he's in that range.
I have him just below Josh Taylor, and I think I have.
Really, it's a toss up. Like for me, Teo. It's like I know y'all high on Inoue. I'm sorry. I'm putting Teo and Jermell 3 and 4.
You're like.
Oh wow.
You're like Damian Lillard when it comes to Inoue. I ain't sold.
Hey, Dame time, pilot time. You know what it is.
Okay, hold on. But then, okay, shout out to Official Scorecard. He got another take. I'm just saying, what was he?
He's saying it's good as competitive, but it's not like I'm seeing 5 A-level guys rather than 10 B-level guys.
Okay, but then that goes back to what I was saying with the rooms. Like, you got 10 B-level guys that are fighting each other, getting it on. There's going to be one A-level guy going to emerge out of all of that. Right now, Jermell
is the
Charlo. He's the closest to the A-level guy. Fuck it, he's the A-level guy.
But here's the problem. If I'm guessing who's the A-level guys at 147, I'm guessing people are going to say Spence, the A-level guy, but yet he had a competitive fight with Sean Porter that's considered a B-level guy. So then what does that say about the A-level guy?
I mean, they only
see what I'm saying?
No, but Spence is like an A-. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not an A.
No, an A- is still an A. What the heck?
I mean, honestly, the only A-level fighter at welterweight is Pacquiao. Like, he's the only.
Look. Pacquiao and Spence are the A-level guys at 147. I know people gonna put Crawford up there too. Those are 3 A-level guys. And right now, one of them we don't even know if it has beaten anybody else, has beaten a good B-level guy at that welterweight.
It should have been Keith. I'm sorry, I'm a Terminator. I'm just saying.
No, he was up there.
He was.
Remember, welterweight only had 5
Thurman's
people.
an A-level guy to me. I don't care. Thurman's still an A-level guy to me, without the injuries. Thurman without the injuries, an A-level guy. He gets
of course. But when you look at say if you try to rank them, now that he's lost to Pacquiao kind of takes his spot. So it's Spence and Pacquiao and Crawford.
I just wish Thurman took a tune-up or two, and then took the Pacquiao fight because I feel like he definitely could have won that fight. But regardless,
he wasn't getting the Pacquiao fight if he took a tune-up. Pacquiao,
exactly. He get the money.
Let's keep it real. Pacquiao doesn't fight him if he doesn't look vulnerable.
Right, exactly.
Nah, that was the fight. Not about being vulnerable.
He should have took one more after Dudacito, you know what I'm saying? Like a Jamal James or like a Ugas before he gets
no. You think you giving Thurman a chance to get injured again and don't fucking fight later? Nah.
Yeah.
Look, niggas got to get over it, man. Look, I say this from the bottom of my heart, as a Florida dude, as a motherfuckers, before he cut his hair, motherfuckers would joke and call me Thurman. And I'm like, I'm older than this dude. Get the fuck out of here, like. Dude, niggas see me box and they be like, damn, you be moving around a lot too? Nigga, you Thurman. Like, no.
All the ducking and shit that they gave against Spence, in my heart of hearts, I feel like when Thurman was in his prime before all the injuries, him versus Spence was a 50-50 fight. I would have favored Thurman.
No, the fight was never ready. Look, Spence didn't even fight a damn Chris Algieri at that time. Like, people gas that shit up because Floyd anointed dude. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, look, Thurman is used to fighting at the top level with these long ass layoffs.
You can't do that, man. You can't.
Look, he's done it to Porter. He's done it to Swift. Look, he's done it to Josito Lopez. All world class guys. He's used to doing that. That's on him. He's adjusted and done it before. He just couldn't do it to an all-time great.
No, this is my thing. Leading up to that Porter fight, he was consistently fighting at least once and a half, twice a year. I mean, this guy was literally active. He wasn't taking off.
It was still horrible activity though. Like, even remember the Porter fight got postponed.
Yeah, his activity level over the years would make Gary Russell like smile.
Hey,
really?
Yeah.
There's no need for Gary Russell slander, people. Thank you.
It's not slander.
Let's keep it civil. Let's keep it civil around here.
High key facts.
Let's not be uncouth now.
It's not slander to point out the facts that Gary Russell
when dudes don't want to fight anymore, then they pray to Gary Russell. Like you know what? I want to have an easy once a year schedule and still have a good life outside of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Got the little Turbo Fist figurine in the locker room. Like, say like 3 Holy Mary, Hail Marys or some shit to that. Like, I don't know.
But that's to me, that's like, this is just the whole frustration with 147. It's just like there's just so many things that it could do, but 147 holds itself back for so many different reasons. It's frustrating, and this is why, like I said, that when you get a fight like Boots and you get like Lipinets, it's like, okay, we got something, get a little movement in there, maybe push Boots to some different level, or Lipinets can be pushed back down a level where he needs to be.
Yo, I say it like this. The fact that we had Ortiz Hooker, and that was such a big deal, and Boots and Lipinets is such a big deal. Mm-hmm. The fact that those two fights are such a big deal, at 154, we get those two type of fights all the time.
Facts. Big facts.
But the thing is, 147 is historically besides heavyweight.
But
they got the bigger names, which we know. Like look,
we're not accounting in history and
besides heavyweight, middleweight. I mean, like maybe 175. 135, 147 is definitely a division. Like,
yes, 154, original weight class. And look at most people.
Original weight class. So what I'm saying is 154. What I'm saying is one of the best divisions in the game. I'm just saying, 147.
Popular.
We need those fights.
Popular don't mean the best though.
Come again?
Popular don't mean the best though.
Yeah, and
you're right.
147, like 147. When they come out, it'll go platinum, double platinum. But it don't win no critic award. Like it don't win no damn Pulitzer Prize. It don't win no. It don't get no 5 mics in the source.
Like if Welterweight was an album, it would be Puffy, Puff Daddy, and Family No Way Out. That's what it is.
And that shit had like maybe 4 good bangers, a lot of mid, and
yeah. but because of Biggie and some of it, it's sold, and that's what welterweight is.
No, honestly, look, it's funny you mentioned the album because I remember going to Best Buy and getting a cassette tape just because the commercials advertised those 3 unreleased Biggie songs. See, y'all new niggas in the internet and y'all could hear all the shit that go down. Like back then, if you ain't catch shit on a radio show or some underground show at night, you couldn't hear no shit.
Word.
So when motherfuckers is like, yo, we got a Puff album, 3 unreleased Biggie tracks, and like, oh shit, hold on, damn, like, sorry man, fuck it, they got it, like, you know what I mean? Like now it's like, oh fuck it, let me just go and look for the Biggie songs, fuck this other shit, Biggie, Jay-Z, Locks and Lil Kim on this, fuck it, okay.
The good old days.
Yeah, so it's a different vibe.
Yeah, we were small topic with this.
But also, I also want to mention, at least for this card, I mean, luckily it's a triple header too, and matchmaking seems to be also on point. I mean, obviously, you have two undercard fights that are actually pretty decent. You got Jaron Ennis, leaving Top Rank now, and he's like the forgotten 115 champion. He's on there. He'll be fighting against his mandatory challenger, Jonathan Javier Rodriguez. And then you have Thomas Delorme, and I think the co-main. Thomas Delorme, obviously being who he is, tough guy, can give people a whole lot of trouble. And the reason why I don't take Ugas too seriously as welterweight because of him, and then he will be facing, one of PBC's prospects. I always forget how it's Imantis Stanionis. There we go. Who's 12-0 with 9 knockouts. So I mean, you have 2 decent undercard fights before Boots and Lipinets. So this is a card that you can watch all the way through.
No, this is Showtime PBC this Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely.
What, 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck with this whole card. Oh, what was your round prediction? Boots?
It was the same as yours, bro. I said I
the 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we got what, 6, 7, and 11.
Yeah. Yep, 6, 7, and 11.
And that's our play for numbers for today, folks. Your state lottery system.
So yeah, so it should be, hopefully, it should be a good Showtime card especially for the people, for the ones who are a little bit lean towards the PBC side, who are looking, waiting until BBC actually rolls out whatever, with their bigger fighters. This is a card that's still, it should be a good watch. So I mean, fully recommend it. And if it turns out bad, you can blame me. You can curse me out on Twitter or whatever. if it's bad, if it turns out to be bad.
So you be cursing us out if it turn out bad. You the one that be hating PBC. You like,
that's true, because LB be the first to hear it too. Like I'll be just, God damn, nigga, this shit is struggle as fuck. This shit is trash, nigga. I be saying that to him.
Yeah, like no one be asking for it, but we'll get it. And that should trickle down. Because if I gotta get it, then I'm like, damn, King P, you gonna get it now. So I'll be like, it's a trash ass card. Damn the fuck.
But I'm gonna be positive though, because I do like all 3 fights on there, so I'm gonna be positive. So definitely check that out. And then we also have another card, which is in the afternoon, because thankfully the Zone, it's a UK card, and it's intriguing in a different way. We got Conor Benn, the son of the legendary Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn, and he'll be. And this is another step-up fight after the Formella fight, in which Ben beat up Formella worse than Porter did. That's just my opinion.
This ain't really. I don't know. This ain't really a step-up fight like that to me.
I mean, but in this way, because Formella, only had the Porter fight, really. Samuel Vargas has actually been in the ring with a lot of names.
And beat down by a lot of names. Like, I don't know if he still got, like, the spark like that. Like, Formella was, like, more fresher. Like, so if you're already beating a Formella who's only really got beat up by Porter, I could be like, okay. But to go to Samuel Vargas, to me, that's, like, almost a lateral, if not step backwards. Like, you're beating up a more famous damn job.
Yeah, I mean, but then
Journeyman.
Obviously, he is loaded with. Obviously, Vargas is known, for dropping Khan and giving him a little scare, which we all gave Khan the side eye after that one though.
Yeah, it was fun times had by all.
Yeah, had fun times. And then,
I watched it on Facebook.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I think that was like that was the zone. Yeah, that was the part.
That was an OG the zone card.
Yeah, that was an OG the zone card, and then
Zuckerberg pack.
Facts. And then we have the Collazo fight, which he almost beat Collazo. That was a close fight, and then obviously he got beat down by Ortiz in his last fight. He's been in the ring with Danny Garcia. He's been in the ring with Errol Spence. So yeah, he has experience for days.
You see what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of fades to get past to you, like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we're not gonna really learn anything new from this fight. That's why I don't really feel like Tim Tszyu in the Hogan fight. Once again, we're going up to 154 to prove a point.
Yeah. But it's still, obviously for Ben, it's gonna be like, can he put Vargas away?
What, the second round?
Shit. I was surprised he didn't knock out Formella either, because he was teeing off on Formella at points, especially the last 3 rounds of that damn fight.
Formella is tough.
Yeah.
Jeez. And I felt like Porter, I felt like they could have stopped the fight with Porter, and if Porter would have kind of put his foot on the gas a little more, he could have stopped it. But he still got beat up in that fight. Damn,
Formella. Yeah, Formella, just imagine again, just taking the being seat there. So I think it's just mostly to see what Ben could do. Obviously, Ben is. Obviously Eddie's trying to build him up because obviously he has the Dark Destroyer lineage.
Big superstar.
Yeah. So
I'm tired of them tweets, bro, okay, we get it,
Yeah. So we all expect he should beat Samuel Vargas, and hopefully not without difficulty and not without a scare.
See, that's what I'm saying. This is gonna turn into the damn Campbell Hatton fight.
Yeah, but also this is one of those fights that make me feel old because now more me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because me and LB obviously we watched Nigel Benn, when he was actually fighting. So now we're seeing another son of a fight that we watched when we was when we was teens or whatever. And now he's fighting. It makes us feel old as fuck.
Damn.
First Campbell Hatton and then Tim Tszyu and now Conor Benn. It's just this shit makes the nigga feel old. Just watching these cats fight, man. So it is it should be an entertaining main event for as long as it lasts. But it also has 2 women's fights on there, and this is where Eddie shines too. In his
Why am I more anticipating the women's fights than the main event?
Because they're not as one-sided.
Oh man.
The co-main of this is Shannon Courtney, and she'll be fighting Ebony Bridges, for the vacant WBA female bantamweight title. And this one already has some heat behind it because if you've seen Ebony Bridges is like a free spirit, and she looks nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, she looks good as hell. But I think that, I think it works against her because she looks because sometimes if you look too good, then most people think you can't fight. Well, that's the type of vibe that has been permeating this particular fight. And Shannon Courtney can actually fight. She can scrap. So it's pretty much as good. I think both women, pretty much they have a little heat going. So I'm expecting a real scrap. A real brawl too on that. On that front. But they really got to start making some of these championship fights 3-minute rounds. This shouldn't be 2 minutes in 10 rounds. I want to see.
Don't hold your breath for that. I've been shouting that to the heavens, and that's not going to happen, unfortunately.
Yep. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Official scorecard boxing sign says Ebony is also fighting for the Twitter simp super belt. True. Yeah. We follow Ebony's Twitter. Yeah. She has quite the following again among certain male boxing fans. There's something else, but yeah, sipping is definitely the word. That's a perfect word for what happened. But yeah, and then also we have another intriguing women's fight on there. We have the nemesis of one Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, defending her WBO middleweight title against Femke Hermans. And that one itself, Hermans, if I'm not mistaken, is an actual former opponent of Shields. Shields beat her by decision some time back.
So is she going the whole, let me knock out all your leftovers better than you did route? Classic matchmaking.
Yeah. The you made it a hot line, I made it a hot song route.
Yeah. As reference from we've seen Cotto basically had his career off of just beating up Floyd and Pacquiao leftovers.
Facts. And then to her credit though, Shields did win that fight clear. She didn't.
Yeah, of course.
But I think now, but obviously Shields. When we talked about her, Shields is not, in terms of power, doesn't really display a lot of power in her fights. Savannah Marshall does display a lot of power. Savannah Marshall punching is top tier for.
It's twofold. There's two things with Savannah Marshall. First of all, she punches correctly.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
She hits hard.
Yeah.
That's number two. Okay, it's three things. The third thing is she fights or boxes in a way that gets the most out of her punches. I'm not one of these people that says Shields can't punch or has no power. Shields has power and she can punch. She just doesn't box in a way to get the most out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the difference. If Savannah Marshall hurts you, you're getting more uppercuts and hooks and right hands and all types of shit coming at you.
Absolutely.
Shields, you might, she hurts you with one punch. You're gonna get some posing, some hijinks, some, little finesse, little boxing, some head movement. I'm gonna style on you a little bit, and okay, another hard shot going.
Word.
But yeah, it's a whole different pattern. One person you end up fighting to see the end of the fight. The other person you end up fighting for your life.
Yeah, that's a great analogy. That's real talk. But at least with a card like this, if you're gonna have a showcase main event, it's always good to have some competitive fights. In this case, you have the two women fights that will fulfill that mold. And like I said, it's a Saturday card, Saturday afternoon card since it's a UK card, so it'll be the perfect appetizer between that and the Boots Lipinets, and then also the Joe Smith Vlasic card. Now, if you're wondering why we're not going over Smith versus Vlasic, it's because we've already done that. The video is out there. We did it prior to Vlasic's unfortunate COVID test. So, nothing has changed from since then. So
yeah, I think we all picked knockout, right?
Yeah, we all picked knockout, yeah. So, yeah.
I can't remember the round, but I might go to the video later and re-listen. But yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely reshare it. So, yeah, for sure, though, yeah. But, yeah, nothing's changed from that. And so, yeah, if you want to hear our thoughts on that, it's definitely, just all you have to do is just go to YouTube or go to your favorite, online platform for podcasts and look for it. It's there. It's definitely Saturday is definitely a good full day of boxing, and thankfully we deserve it too. It might be, and then I think that's all we have for the boxing part for Saturday. But it's just good to have a good Saturday of boxing, where we have some options. We just hope for some fades, hope for another fight of the year candidate. All that good stuff.
I feel like we'll get some stoppages, and I don't know. I don't see I think we might get maybe one or two good fights, but I feel like we're going to get more brutal knockouts than good fights this weekend.
Yeah, my thing is I feel like the past couple weeks it's all been early cards, so I'm just glad we have boxing early and later on. You know what I mean? So
last day we had an early morning card and afternoon card, and bam, evening card was just yeah. That was the first. You know, having cards that early and then nothing in the evening. That was
I went to sleep like I think 8 o'clock or some shit because I was like, damn, there's no boxing. Like my whole body just like gave up. Like, fuck it. Like no boxing. Like
it's picking back up. Luckily, it's picking back up. Yes, it's about that time.
Yeah, it's definitely picking. And then obviously we have some interesting cards the week after. You know, that's definitely gonna get some real conversation behind it because you know.
Hold on, what's the next fight we got next? Since you brought it up, like I'm not interested.
The Jake Paul card.
Oh, and then Andre card too.
Yeah, the Andre card as well. yeah.
And what's after that?
What was pushback? I used to have these things listed out in my head. Hold on.
I'm getting old.
Yeah, I'm probably. Then we got the Munguia fight. And then we got a Ring City card after that, and then we also have the Navarrete Diaz card. So it
look like we're gonna have a mid-tastic schedule of boxing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I mean, I'd say it's slightly above it, but yeah, I mean, at least it is boxing, you know. But you know, more like you might see. Let's say you might.
We'll have some gems. You said Ring City.
Yeah, the Ring City.
I think Andre probably gonna come out interesting.
Yeah, so I mean,
but they hyping shit up for the May because May is gonna be the big month because you know Canelo and the 140 supremacy.
Exactly. So yeah, we can't wait for that. So yeah, boxing is starting to pick up again. We have these cards. We're just waiting for some of the bigger fighters to get something on their schedule. You know, and there's a good amount of them that are not scheduled for a fight, so they need to be. both the bigger fighters and some of the B levels too, you know, and so on and so forth. So I mean, yeah, you know, so I guess stay tuned for all that. You know, we'll definitely talk about it. So our last and our final topic of the